One to supplement with.
So there's another problem then. We're always supposed to wear sunscreen, but then that's depriving us of our vitamin D, right?
Right.
So you kind of take a risk.
Yeah, and they say,
Kind of.
you know, you'd be okay out in the sun in the middle part of the day from 11 to 2
Sure.
for 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
And just getting like your arms and legs exposed with no sunscreen.
And does that give us enough vitamin D to sustain us for a little bit?
Sometimes it does, but one thing that I do want people to know is that everybody should get their vitamin D levels tested.
Okay, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
so it's
so.
something they can test?
Yep, it's just a simple blood test. You can just go in if you're getting an annual exam or physical,
Sure.
just have your doctor add on that test.
And then what do we do if, say, we're low and it's December? Is there a vitamin D? Or I know vitamin D
Yeah.
is in milk, right?
It is, but it's fortified and it's not a
Okay.
very absorbable form.
Okay.
So foods that contain vitamin D would be, again, your cold water fatty fish
Okay.
and eggs, more so than dairy products.
Oh, okay.
And then also, I think if we're low, we really should be taking a supplement of 2,000 to 5,000 international units every day.
Okay. International units.
That's
is
just
that that's just how they
yeah,
measure
instead
it?
of milligrams, it's just
Oh, okay.
the
International
unit. Yeah, IUs.
Okay. So in addition to foods that can maybe ward off depression or cause them, do some of these foods also cause anxiety in people?
Yeah,
I mean,
and
can
it's
it
a
go
lot
hand
of
in
the
hand?
same foods that cause depression.
Is it?
And the reason for that is it gets back to that blood sugar. So, you know, I talked about keeping blood sugar balanced to avoid depression. The same thing happens when people eat high sugar, high carbohydrate foods. Their blood sugar goes up and then down and up and down. That down part can cause both anxiety and depression.
And anxiety you can kind of feel all over. It's not just necessarily feeling sad. It's like it affects your body, it affects your stomach or you kind of.
Yeah, people carry
Anxiety is not fun.
anxiety in different parts of their body, but it could be heart
Right.
palpitations. It could be even
It
a
can
panic
get that
attack.
serious?
Yeah. Yep. Oh, caffeine is another trigger as well for anxiety. So anybody
All that
that
coffee?
has anxiety really needs to stay away from the sugar, caffeine, whether it's soda or coffee.
Okay. And what about just give us just an overall summary of what we can do to kind of boost ourselves.
Just to feel better?
Yeah, especially because
moods?
coming into the winter in Minnesota, it is darker. We do have shorter days. We
Yeah.
need more.
We do.
What's a good regimen?
Well, I think starting out in the morning with, not cereal, having some eggs and a sweet potato would be a great breakfast.
Oh, eggs and sweet
Eggs
potato.
and sweet potato or eggs and
Sounds
toast.
good. Okay.
And, at lunch, having just like a chicken breast with salad. And then maybe dinner would be steak and vegetables and a small potato.
See, I
Something
could do
like
that.
It sounds good, and that's going
It
to
does
keep blood
sound
sugars
good.
balanced. And then perhaps just taking that omega-3 fish oil and a vitamin D.
And what about those of us who are grazers? What would be a good snack, say in
good
the middle of the
snack?
day for a pick-me-up?
Again, to ward off depression and anxiety, you want to get back to that protein.
Okay.
So it could be a slice of turkey and a
Okay.
half of an apple.
Okay.
Or
so fruit too.
a piece of fruit and an ounce or two of cheese.
And it just kind of makes sense, though, if you stick with natural foods, that naturally you're going to be feeling better anyways.
Yeah, definitely.
So-
And our bodies weren't meant to be eating all these processed carbohydrates and sugars. I hate to say
As good as they are.
As good as they are, they don't make us feel very good.
No, and the scales don't always like us after we're done.
No,
either.
they don't.
So just for all around heart healthy, mind healthy, body healthy,
Yeah,
natural
the
foods.
typical day that I just described of eating, that's going to reduce inflammation. It's going to prevent cancer, heart disease, depression, and anxiety, and it's going to help people if they have weight issues.
See, so there's more benefits than just helping you, kind of ward off depression.
Yeah, there's a lot of benefits from eating that way.
Well, Cara, thank you so much for being here. Tell us how we can get a hold of you at Nutritional Weight and Wellness.
Well, people can go to our website. It's weightandwellness.com. Otherwise, they can call our office, 651-699-3438.
Wonderful. Thank you again so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
And when we come back after the break, we'll be laughing our way to happiness with laughter yoga. So stay tuned for more Girl Talk.